This is easy as that. See, like, if I'll pull up my YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
that's basically what I'll be watching.
Okay.
So, what I'm gonna do first, it's been like 2 weeks. Gotta get it where I'm comfortable. Gotta feel nice.
I know they miss me because it's been a while.
Yeah, but don't fly to yourself. It's me. It's me.
All right, if you say so.
Hold up. Why are you so far away?
Mm,
Yeah, it's your fat self.
really? You put me in this situation. You better not start.
Hmm. Anyway, it's been like 2 weeks. As I've been going around Facebook to find different things, researching Facebook on a lot of matters. I'm talking about Facebook, I mean YouTube. And I wanted to just do some, how do you call it, experimental things. And I'm still experimenting with um, certain looks and, what the show is going to be primarily not based on, because I think we get that, but the the look of the show. Look at the show, the day of broadcasting, how many lives, how many recordings.
Mm.
So all of this is a work in progress, and like I told you, to me, I look at it at the end of 2022, so a little over a year next year, and see how far things have come along. So what happens now and how things are going now, everything's all experimental. So there's not really any expectations. So like I said, it's just what it is. It's just that we're going to keep experimenting. And like I said, a year and some time from now, that's when I look back and see if all the effort and the money and our research has paid off.
It surely will.
Yeah, I believe so. So you was the one who told me that just like anything, just like the kente business, just like everything else, before we got the house built over in Ghana, you always told me one thing, even like you told me now. If I'm going to go into it with everything that I got and make sure that I make it work. So no matter what I got to spend, no matter what I got to do, make it work. And that's the support that I think every man needs from his woman. So what we're going to do, we're going to introduce ourselves back again because now we got some mics. Now we got some quality. Because the first mics that I bought, they was absolute trash. So then I had to send them back,
Mm.
pay for more expensive ones. And these ones right here work perfectly as far as I'm concerned. Um, Hopefully, I get some feedback um, from the audience later as we
Mm-hmm.
progress.
So you can give reviews on it.
Yeah. So, but yeah, so that's pretty much it. So after that, I just forgot what I was saying. So I was saying,
Introduction.
yeah, introduction. So we're doing a recording and a live. I didn't even want to go live. She just said, "Well, why not just do a live? Why not do a live? Why we can't just do a live and leave it alone?"
Do I really sound like that?
No, you
Really?
don't sound like that, but I'm still gonna make fun of you as if you sounded like that. So I decided along with the recording that we got on sitting on top, we're gonna do the live. But I love that camera better. This is the first time we're using this camera, the one that we're using for the live. So I'm definitely gonna have to. I'm gonna look into getting a better camera than that because I think
Sorry.
that has
Let's
a mirror image.
go
It
straight.
flips. It flips with side we're really on.
Mm.
And the fight with, if anybody doesn't know, the fight with Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury is tonight. I'm speculating that it'll be between 11 and 12 o'clock by the time these guys will actually fight after the pre-fights are done. So I was thinking that, man, I could throw it up on a television, but I'll probably get docked by YouTube for that. So we get to fight for free, and I'm sure you know how that's possible. I ain't gonna say much more than that. No, I won't say much more than that. But anyway, what I wanted to, we wanted to start off with. I was talking to my wife as we was at dinner today. We had went out. We had to go out to get a few things, hit a few stores. And as we was pulling out of the shopping center, I was like, hey, you wanna go to the buffet over there? So we decided to go to the buffet instead of cooking tonight. So we there, a lot of things happened, a lot of things that we observed and noticed. And one of the things we was talking about some things on YouTube, got into a discussion about that, and I pulled up this video for her that she didn't really get to see because we was doing so many other things. So I wanted to play it for her now. So this would be her first time seeing this video, and it's my second time seeing it.
It has always been my first time, all the videos that I think we reacted on. Because
Because,
you never show them to me before our reactions.
but that's what a reaction is for. It's, you don't get a genuine reaction to something you've seen many times over because now you're pre-prepped for it. So if you've seen it for your first time, then that's a true reaction. And that's what a reaction video actually is.
Okay,
So
let's get
I'm
into
gonna
it.
do this right here.
You're tuned to the Hot New Hip Hop. We're going to show you how to spot a broke boy, period.
How to spy a broke boy. Wow.
Interesting to say the least.
One, dirty fingernails. If your nails is dirty, sound broke.
Two, how loud you talk. A lot of niggas be broke talking loud, just doing them up.
Now, to start off with, she already started off with number one, dirty fingernails.
Yeah.
Construction workers normally have dirty fingernails. They're
Yeah.
far from broke.
Right.
So
Right.
people who work with their hands, welders,
Yeah.
all types of labor jobs who make good money. And they're the ones who have families, have wives, and have children that they go home to every day.
Right. And you know, there are wealthy guys who don't just show it. You won't know he's wealthy, he's rich until you get to know him personally. People don't show off. You know, especially wealthy people, they don't like to dress with heavy styles, with heavy chains and wearing all sort of fake things just to show that they're rich. So I think I don't agree on that because there are people who are so simple and some don't know how to dress, but they have money. Some don't know how to take care of themselves, but they have money. So I don't know what they're talking about.
Remember the black German guy in Ghana who owns the hotel at Roundabout there at Atumbuku?
Akosombo?
After Akasumbo, Atum, and then
Atimpoku.
So the roundabout there, he actually remodeled it. It's a black German guy. Guy got so much money. I would go out with him for drinks or whatever. Sometimes he would always pay for everything. This guy, he's one of the coolest guys I've ever met in Ghana till this day. Every time I'm in that area, I stop by to see if he's around. And this guy builds hotels around Ghana. Filthy rich, extremely wealthy man. Big, heavy, tall. You would never know this man got money by the way he walked. This man don't wear any. All he wear every single day, he comes out with a t-shirt, a pair of shorts, and the sandals.
You know, it's almost like that's the way it is. The wealthiest people are so simple. They're very simple. And just look at my uncle Sidi, my uncle Zach. They're not too much wealthy, but they are okay. They are well-to-do people. They dress so simple. If you see the kind of phone they're using, those kind of cheap phones, they don't use. So I don't know.
Wealthy, see, I told you there's a difference between wealthy and rich. Wealthy people don't have to prove a thing to anybody.
Right.
Most rich people, some rich people want to be flashy. Wealthy people don't try to be flashy. They already have everything that's necessary for them to have financially. So they don't go out and try to showboat. Most of the wealthy people have always been that way. And being wealthy is also a mindset because when you like these little hood rats around that get a little bit of money, then they start wearing diamond teeth, expensive
chains like the slaves.
Wealthy people don't wear chains around their neck.
Right. Just look at Jay-Z. You see how simple that guy is? He's so simple. He just put on his shirt and his pants, and there he goes.
That's why I said you can always tell a person who no matter how they got the money that they got, which what we call it new money, you
Mm.
can tell by the way they dress and by their talking, way they present themselves that they won't have that money long. It's like the
Yeah,
Bible says, a
yeah.
fool and his money soon part ways. And this is a look of somebody who came into a little fame because of the ghetto ratchet behavior that accepted in Black America. And when that fame is all over with, it'll all be back to the gutter.
Yeah, like those who never had money before. If you
Yeah,
never had
yeah.
money before and you just have what, like it just buck of money that you've never seen before, it's like,
go
oh my
crazy.
God.
People lose
It's
their
like
mind.
I'm on top of the world. So you have to show it. You have to prove to people that yes, I have it. You see what I'm saying? But those who have seen money, they don't flaunt it. They don't just show it. And also those who always showcasing their money, just throwing it around and all that. They are they are the ones who don't have anything. Yes, you can see some guys who dress from head to toe. They are so clean, they are well shaved and all that, but they don't have anything.
Well, that's just how it is. That's how it be.
So
And it's crazy, but
let's see.
I know one.
3 boxes. If you don't have them like Calvin Klein,
Designer?
Polo, if you got them like
the boxes that I
Yeah.
have there, like the name on
Yeah.
Like, you know, the little dollar one. Sometimes.
So designer pants.
Yeah, designer underwear.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how that shows whether you have money or not. I got a bunch of Sean John and Calvin Klein collection, but I got from Century 21. Clearance
On clearance.
90% off. 90% off. So I paid like $1 and change for a 3-pack. So I bought like a whole big box for.
Yeah.
So I got a bunch of Calvin Klein
Yeah.
and Sean John underwear. Whole collection. I don't show that I have money because I bought it on clearance.
You know, if you don't respect money, money won't respect you. That's the way it is. So
if you don't respect money, money won't respect you.
Yeah, you don't just you see the what you're saying right now. You didn't go to designer stores to get that. You waited till they were on clearance. So you had the same designer wears at a cheaper rate. It's the same quality and everything. That's how you value money. You understand?
Yeah, even when you came and you noticed that you wanted me to start buying Nikes, only now that I bought 2 pairs of Nikes for like a couple $100 each. And I told you, I'm not the type to ever do that since I was a young, like 20-year-old. And the sneakers that I've been wearing for all these years, up to the point that you forced me to buy Nikes, I would go to Walmart, really buy the same pair, same 2 different types
I had to stop here.
Walmart for years and years and years.
At least you should have like 1 or 2 designer stuffs in your wardrobe.
My sneakers will cost me $17.92, and they will last me at least a year, 2 years.
Right.
And I do my running.
Yeah.
I do my jogging. I do whatever else end up, and I get back on the plane and fly back over there.
You know, also guys who always want to look very posh, like want to dress, they're the ones who are the players, the ones who always want the attention from girls. They have to look good, they have to dress nice and all that, but they have nothing. They just want attraction from girls. They want attention for them to get closer. And then
I was always like that too for most of my days, and that's what it is. But when I got to a certain age and I've accomplished a lot of things that I realized that a lot of people who come from where I came from have not accomplished, I didn't feel the need to always look flashy anymore and have jewelry and all that. All that stuff, all that desire left me because I realized that I was working towards something much greater than just me and just myself.
Right.
So, if I wanted to, I'm just saying, even coming upon you or whoever, it just goes for whoever. If you want a quality wife, you're not going to get it by looking all flashy or whatever. That's why I always said you attract the type of people you're dressed for.
Right.
A simple man will attract a simple woman. And by the way a man carries himself and the confidence that he walks with, I think women have the intuition to know whether a man is really living for something, or he's just another
Just
nobody.
yeah.
And I don't like to use the word nobody because we all, from the same creator, but some people are just motivated to do more and accomplish more in life than others.
I wanted to say this example real quick. I was watching this interview from one of the celebrities on Instagram, and then he was questioned like, does he like expensive stuffs? And he was like, hell no. He suffers for his money. So when he bought a house, he told his wife that she should make sure the house is already finished because he doesn't want to finish the house again after buying it. And then the wife went on and bought a house, an empty house, so they have to still finish it. And he told the wife that, all right, since you didn't get a finished house, that means you are going to buy the furniture, but make sure you buy it from IKEA. You got that's how you call it, right?
Yeah.
IKEA or.
I hate their furniture.
And the wife was like, no, rich people don't buy furniture from IKEA. And he was like, you're right. Rich people don't, but intelligent people do.
Shoot, I don't even buy furniture from IKEA.
He said intelligent people do. So I don't know, maybe it's very durable, like it lasts for a very long time. I don't know why he said that.
Then again, I got to take that back because our last trip to IKEA.
Yeah.
We said we're going to get our kitchen in the new house done that way, and we'll go back to IKEA.
And the stuff you got from there was really good.
What stuff? What else?
The cabin you got.
Oh, damn, that's right.
It was really good and quality.
Right, so maybe I don't want to
okay.
be wrong, so I don't want to have to continue on. So maybe IKEA ain't as bad as I said. Let's go.
We having them on when they be spending nights at the garage. Please.
So what's the good about this? Do you see any he got like this Versace,
Oh my
God.
goodness.
Free spirit.
You said being loud, so like what's like some of the loudest shit you heard from.
What the hoes at? Boy, your broke ass. They be the ones looking for the hoes. They be so loud. I need the money ain't gonna be around here looking for hoes. The hoes be looking for the niggas with the money. So you loud, you broke, you standing on the couch, you just doing the most. They be doing the most.
Or if you drive a Bucky, like if you drive an old Toyota, like a piece of her car.
What's she saying?
Oh my God, maybe.
She's first talking about, they got money if they wearing Versace or Polo. Like, damn, that sounds.
They are the kind of girls that guys deceive a lot.
Yeah, I told you.
They just fool them, and then once the guys get what they want, they show them who they really are, and then the guy has to rent a very expensive car just to make you believe it. But it's not his. So
neither one of them really good looking, but the one on the left is absolutely.
I knew you were gonna get to that point.
She's kind of on a ugly side, but what I get to is that when these chicks look at they're in Miami, I think, and I've been to Miami. Me and my brothers, Gordon and us, took a trip down there. And when you see the women down there, the fact that they think there's something, and they're living in Miami. Miami has some of the most gorgeous people on the face of the earth. That's just Miami. And you get that when you hear about Miami. Like all the good looking people go to Miami.
Okay.
No, I'm just saying, you could be there too, but I'm just saying that.
Okay, I get it.
I'm trying to make the point that the fact that they're there and they look like this, and the other women look as they do, there's no way in hell that they could really think this highly of themselves. To me, it'd be impossible to look in the mirror and then look at the other ladies out there walking on South Beach and think that there's somebody that you could talk like this and you could demand Birkin bags and $1,000 per date from. You see what I'm saying? It's like,
so they are supposed to be city girls, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is who they call the city girls. So then the second thing she said is something about driving a car like you're a pizza delivery guy. If you're driving around a car like that, then you broke.
You kidding me?
I'm serious.
Oh,
I know
come
some
on
football
now.
players who are driving the same cars that they were in college while they're still, especially while they're on their rookie contract. They're making a few million a year on their rookie contract, but they're still driving the same old beat up 10, 15-year-old car that they had throughout their college days while they're sitting there in the pros. Some people actually take care of their money. Like Marshawn Lynch for the Seattle Seahawks and played later for the Los Angeles Rams, won a Super Bowl with the Seahawks. I think he went his whole entire career or something like that without cashing one of his checks. He held all his checks and used only his money from endorsements to live off. And just held all his NFL checks and saved them, put in a savings account.
Wow.
See? Intelligent people keep money long term. Dumb people can run into money, come into money, but they don't keep it long.
So everything that you make, you're supposed to buy designer stuffs on you just to let them know that you're rich, and then tomorrow you're broke. So they want someone who just fashionista, like just show off everything that you have on you, and then you have no plans for tomorrow.
Yeah, that's just how it is. I don't care how much money I make. I would never go out and spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on those so-called Versace or Gucci. I would never do it. I just would never do it. I'm not that stupid to give somebody else my money and knowing that money is not going to circulate back to my people, especially. But let's get into it.
Oh my God!
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
It was like this. The bumper was hanging. It was back on one side.
And a paint job.
Yeah.
If a nigga tell you they owe my car in the shop, oh my God, they don't have a car, baby. They lying. I mean, maybe some people not lying, but that is the most famous lie. Oh yeah, my whip in the shop.
So I would say, if you always have a t-shirt or undershirt, it's like, nigga, where your shirt at?
Like, nigga, where your shirt at?
I would see you in the t-shirt.
Nigga, where your shirt at? Nigga, where your shirt at? Nigga, where your shirt at?
Please stop. Stop.
Where your shirt at, nigga? Nigga, where your shirt at? Where you got a t-shirt on? Nigga, where your shirt at?
Oh my
Nigga,
God.
want a t-shirt, nigga? Like I just said, in Ghana, the Black German, I just happen to say that too. T-shirt, same pair of shorts and this sandals or slippers. Yeah. Every day I see him. No matter the day, no matter the time, morning, noon, or night.
All right.
This guy got the same exact thing on. And he doesn't drive. He does have a vehicle. He got the beat up pickup truck that is like some type of Sanford and Son type mess. Like got this old beat up pickup truck that most of the times, if he's not driving, he had one of the workers drive him around or whatever. But this guy got more money than anybody that I've probably ever met in Ghana.
He's not even thinking of what people are going to be saying about his outward look. He doesn't care about that because what is in his head is great, is big. He's thinking of something so huge. So he doesn't care what he wears, what you're gonna say about what he's wearing, what he drives, and all that. That's
like even as we're working on our projects and trying to get things completed, as we see money, Charlotte, a lot of people. We see we've got to know and become friends with people with a lot of money that you can consider.
And they are so humble. Yeah.
Everybody that we know, they're all humble.
So
they're
humble.
All simple. None of them drive. Nobody dresses flashy.
Yeah.
Nobody has name brand anything.
Right.
Nobody has name brand anything.
They're preparing the future.
Yeah, but all the people who do have name brand stuff there are all broke. I don't have a name brand, Harley. I don't care less about a name brand. You had the fortune to buy 2 pairs of Nikes. Well, hold on, man. We gotta do this right here. Where's that, nigga?
7 in a club with a little cup in your hand in the middle of the dance floor, jerking, having the time of your life. Sit your broke ass down.
Hey, I would say, well, you never got no haircut.
I love this one.
I need a nigga with a fresh take because they let me know you got your money. You clean. Yes.
You heard what she said? A nigga without no fresh haircut. When the last time I had a fresh haircut? I haven't even been to the barber since we left Ghana.
He has to shave his own hair, and I have to do the back for him. But he looks so good.
So she does the back because I refuse to go to a barber and pay $30, $40. I haven't been to a barbershop in America in probably close to 10 years. I have my barber in Ghana, in Nigeria. So when I'm there, I get cut like every 3-4 days. When I'm here, I could go a whole year without a haircut and just clipping it myself. And it ain't gonna be maybe tip-top fresh as the barbers, but it's good enough for me. So that makes me broke, and I'll forever be broke. Because if I throw money away, I like to throw it away my way. But if my looks are presentable to my significant other, then I really don't care about anything else. So they get another dud for that one. Oh my God, so let's go with that one.
If you don't know how to cut, because you're broke.
9 slides and socks.
Slides socks is scary.
And they be, girl, I don't like boys. Okay, I ain't gonna pick that as number 8, but I'm gonna just throw that out there. Girl, and that's what started it. They when niggas started skirting up with them little Gucci flip flops and they think that they got money, you know, you broke. So that's what started it. So, but we still on 8 because we didn't agree on that one. 9.
What do they do? Do they work?
They have no talent whatsoever. They make garbage, trap, or rap music. Their music is horrible. There's no lyrical flow. They just there's just two fools who got in front of a camera and entertain the ghetto ratchet behavior that is so prevalent amongst Black America. And just like a lot of people who sell their souls to the devil.
And probably the ones who always want something from guys. They want something from rich guys, not thinking for themselves. I have to do something for myself. I have to grow up something like.
Trust me, if not for the YouTube fame, these girls would have been working at Mickey D's for the rest of their lives and been baby mamas to a lot of different dudes. I think both of them have multiple baby daddies or whatever. So one of them is supposed to be dating some other rapper. I don't know the name of none of these rappers, man. I'm just going along as I find them on YouTube and when it's time to discuss them or whatever. But other than that, I don't have a clue about these people. I clicked on one of the videos and I gave it about 5 seconds because it was just hard. It was too much.
You know what? How do I put this? There's a difference between a hardworking young girl or young woman, like you well developed, you make sure you have enough, you have you have something to stand on, and then you want guys who are like up to your standards to mingle with. You understand what I'm saying? Like you well to do already. So you don't want any broke guy to come and just lick everything off. You just want the same standard guy so you guys can build an empire together.
Right.
That is a different thing altogether. And it's a different thing also for you to not do anything, just sit there and wait for a rich guy to come take care of you.
Well, that's what a lot of these women think.
And you expect that guy to be so rich that you can get everything that you want from him whilst you just sit down doing nothing.
What I don't get is this. After people get rich, then what? Because the belly's never full with people who are a part of this world. So you get rich, it's not enough. Then you find yourself doing worse things for more. And worse things for more because that hole in your soul will forever be there. That's why it's best to be content with what you have and just build on that.
Right.
Be content, you build on it. Because contentment don't mean being idle. It means being satisfied with what you have while trying to obtain more by, working harder.
Yeah.
So that's all that is.
Dang, it's so many ways these niggas so broke. You meet a nigga Saturday, it's Tuesday. You think you can let me borrow $300? I got you, I'm gonna give it back Friday. What? Don't test me. I don't
She
even care
used
if
to
there's
be
no
that.
test like niggas really broke. Yeah, it be niggas who will ask you like quick, like, you could let me, you think you could let me hold something? You know, I can't let you hold nothing.
She used to be that person.
Yo, baby mama. If your baby mama is fucked up, you broke. You broke. Or you was broke before because that bitch is busted. So I can tell if you broke by your baby mama now. If you ain't got no baby mama, I just know you broke because it's just, you broke. How you look. You just,
Now, people, hear what you just heard. The last thing she said, if you don't have no baby mama, then I know that you're broke.
Is that what she said?
You think I'm lying? You think I'm lying about the mental illness about black women today?
Please replay that.
About modern black women?
Just replay it a little. It's okay.
that bitch is busted. So I can tell if you broke by your baby mama now. If you ain't got no baby mama, I just know you broke because it's just, you broke. How you look. You just look broke.
So how you look being a black man without having no baby mama? You ain't got no baby mama, then you must be broke. You see how illiterate these hoes are?
What is it about baby mama, baby mama, baby mama? It's not like wife and kids, wife and kids.
Because today
wife
we are
and
backwards
kids.
people. Our whole mental makeup
It's
is
like
backwards.
that word sounds so sweet in your mind. You guys love to say that.
To some people, credit, they find it disgusting and they find it abhorring, and they want nothing to do with this type of behavior with black people, our black women out here. But she said, if your baby mama busted, I know that you must be busted too. What the hell? If somebody got a baby mama, and they're not together, what do her looking a certain way got to do with the man? And you see how that doesn't correlate. It makes no sense.
It's really shallow minded. Like
it's not even. It's beyond shallow stupidity. And if you ain't got no baby mama, you know what? You just broke because you just broke.
There was this girl that she was like, I'm expensive. I'm really, really expensive. My heels are $300. My clothes and all that. And then Tyler Perry was saying something. He was like, you have bought a heel. You bought pair of heels worth $300. And she was like, yes, I'm expensive. My nails, my hair. And he was like, if you invest that money in something profitable, do you know how much you're gonna make in a year? $300 on just pair of shoes. And that means you have to be buying different brands of shoes just to be just to be showing that what you wear doesn't make you rich.
But sure, don't.
It doesn't make you rich.
You should have took that $300 and invested it in jet token, like we invested some money in there. But you could have bought shares and prepared, and you take them chances with certain things, and because you never know 10 years in the line, you know how those shares will work.
So just imagine Tyler Perry, someone who is well-to-do, someone who is wealthy, telling you, how can you buy shoes worth that kind of money? You don't tell people you're rich by what you're wearing. It's what you're able to do, what you're able to produce out of the little, your outcome. That's what makes you rich. Your mindset, what is in your mind, what you're able to create out of the little stars that you have. Oh my goodness.
All right, let's finish up.
Yeah.
She ain't love that baby mama, but we still on that be 10. Maybe she got a good heart. And if you had the city girl, she broke.
What?
That's number one.
If you had a city girl.
If you had the city girl, she just broke. Because you mad, we telling everyone.
Oh,
so that's how you start broke nigga with the city girls. Period.
Half of what they said made absolutely no sense, and the other that I can understand was absolutely stupid. So these girls are not that bright, to say the least.
Don't they see these rich people that are always acting humble and innocent?
Believe me, they ain't around those type of people.
Oh.
They not around wealthy people. They around
yeah.
And
Because if you know wealthy, if you really, really know wealthy people, they are the most humble people. Like they are so humble, and then
only when it comes to black people who are entertainers in the rap industry, I would just leave it at that because most that and basketball. I think most football players and baseball players, they keep a low profile. They all have families. Yeah, most NFL players and baseball players have families. It's basketball players that run around acting like they're dummies and just throwing their money around and spending them. That's why more basketball players go broke than any other profession in America. And then you got entertainers who are associated with the rap industry. They always, for the most part, go broke. But you have your Jay-Z's and P. Diddy is of some other sort. As much money as this man made, he chases the most ratchet type women. I think they said he was associated with one of them. I think he's dating one of those now, the one on the left, the least attractive one. And so, I mean, there's always that exception to every rule in the book. So that's just how it is.
Okay.
So we're gonna close up with this.
Yep.
And we're gonna do another video, but that's not gonna be on live. I just wanted to test the live to see if it came through. Or do you want to keep going and I can chop it up? Because we probably get a few people. I could chop it up on that if that's still going. Well, you let the space thing start downloading a whole bunch of things on that. So, all right. So let's do the outro and then come back.
All right.
All right. So right now, that's the end of this video. This is Marrying Ghana, Stephen Lyles, and
Susie.
And we out. Peace.
Shalom, 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 shalom,
Like
shalom, shalom.
And then I take a recording from the other
Shalom.
device. Shut it out. So, like I said, all right. Now this is another video that I was checking out. Is this? What is this? Okay, here comes one that you might like.
Lady calls. Can you just
Your boy.
Yeah, my Kevin.
All right. Let's do this. All right, so how are we gonna do this?
Are you gonna post the video or just continue?
Let me just make sure. All right, we're back. What's up, family? What's up, everybody? This is Marrying Ghana, Stephen Lyles, and
Susie.
I can't hear you.
They already know. Susie Lyles.
All right, here we go, family. We want to get into this Kevin Samuels video, so we can go through with our commentary and let us know what you think in the comments section. Oops, that wasn't supposed to happen.
be a little bit more specific of what it entails?
Before you got the privilege of having a baby, and do that. Just be happy that it's going. And do that. Just be happy that it's going.
Is this the same thing?
I don't know. It don't look like the same video. I don't know what happened. You know,
I got you.
No, is that it?
This is
Talk about the dating calls.
Can you just be a little bit more specific of what it entails?
Before you got the privilege of having a baby, you used to have to have a husband. That's a cost. You had to say, I'm going to be with this man for the rest of my natural life in front of the entire village or the entire town, and you had to stay with it. And you had to act like you had some sense. You had to cook, clean, and take care of this man and the children. You had to be a good wife, a good neighbor, a good mother, a good friend. You had to stay appealing and attractive to your husband to make him like to come home to you.
So for someone, I'm older, 37, I'm not married, and if I feel that I'm doing that, am I not doing something adequately, or am I?
You feel like you're doing that what?
I feel like when I do date, I bring income to the table. I bring sex.
Nothing, ma'am, nothing I said was was about income. I wasn't finished. I'm sorry. I do cook, so I feel I'm very domesticated, but I think that somewhere I'm lacking, and I'm not sure what I'm doing incorrectly. Okay, well, the first thing is nothing I mentioned had anything to do with provision. How come you and your child's father decided not to get?
We were just toxic. We met in college, and we didn't even plan to have a child. We just weren't good for each other.
What's your longest relationship?
7 years.
When did that end?
That ended about 6 years ago.
Yeah. Why then?
At one point in time in my life, I was an alcoholic. I'm in recovery now, so I had some issues that pushed him away. Okay.
How long have you been sober?
4 years.
Good job.
Thank you.
Good job. You've done a lot of work with alcoholism. It's not easy. So is that having an impact on your current dating relationships?
It is. I feel it's hard I was very toxic at one point.
Mm-hmm.
And
she knows.
Being healthy is, for lack of a better term, it's hard to be healthy when I'm accustomed to toxicity.
Okay. Well, your sobriety has to become number one. When you date, are you, at what point do you bring up your past?
I try not to bring it up too soon.
Okay.
Because people are nervous.
Yeah, I understand. I get it.
Yeah, so it's like if I feel it's going somewhere or some potential, maybe some months down the road, yes. I mean, the last person I was dating, I told him a little bit he felt he needed to know prior to me telling him.
Yeah, people always say that shit. Half this country's addicted to something. So before people decide to judge you, if it ain't alcohol, it's pain pills. If it ain't pain pills, it's a street drug. If it ain't that, look at the people on drinking and sexing and everything else. This country is a country of addicts and alcoholics. So, because are you in outpatient? Are you keeping up with your counseling and therapy and things like that?
I still have a sponsor. I still speak to her probably every week. I still go to online AA and things of that nature. So
as long as it stays top of mind, you know the struggles, we move on. But yeah, people think I was bullshit. I do this in real life, people.
I do appreciate it because
I get it.
So it's hard, and it's hard for me to.
Man, please, in corporate America, I work with a vice president. He was an active heroin addict. He actually mentioned it in the company meeting. I was like, whoa.
Well, first of all, I commend her for knowing her problems and her issues.
Your weakness, yeah.
And alcohol is no joke, just like any other addiction. And me, I still do my little drinking, but not as bad. But I was always a party type drinker. And them days are gone, so even when I do have a couple beers, I feel so sad these days. Because I was so used to, like, with me, alcohol always equated partying and being out there and acting wild. And when you live so long like that, it becomes a different thing that you don't enjoy it the same way you used to, for good reason. But yeah, I commend her for that. and it seems like every time she speaks, she wants to cry.
Yeah.
You get that from her.
Yeah.
That is hurting her inside. Sometimes I come on and I clown people, but so far, this is not something that I would play with because, like, and I like how you said that can't nobody really judge you as far as that's concerned because this country is, as he said, a country of alcoholics and addicts, always addicted to something, whether it's drugs, pills, or sex, or whatever. You see Kensington, you see the zombie land down there, drug addicts of every kind, every sort. And I mean, that's just what this country is. Um, and also, she said that she's 37 years old.
Yeah.
She said her last relationship was 6 years ago.
Yes.
That lasted for 7 years. So that's 13 years. Excuse me, I'm getting. Do I know my math? Yeah, 13 years. So that's 13 years lost, pretty much. So what's 13? So take that. That's 27, right? Am I correct? Let me say.
She's 37 now.
Yeah. So she's no. So that's 23.
23.
So that means all this relationship, the last relationship she had started when she was 23. Wow.
That's cool. That's good.
No, it's not because it ended when she was 30 and she was in it for 7 years and then wasn't even married. So that was 7 years wasted.
Yeah, but I applaud her for starting dating at that age. You see people dating when they're in their teenagers.
No, she said that was her first serious relationship.
So you think she has had a relationship prior before that?
I mean, she didn't say that. She was no virgin until 23. He said
but she's pretty. She's pretty. She has very nice dentition. You see her teeth, they're very nice.
I think. I mean, from a man's perspective,
really?
No, I'm
really.
So
really?
I'm not supposed to give you the truth from a man's perspective.
Really?
Why am I here?
Okay.
I can get up and go.
Okay. No, just say. Just say. All right.
I'm here to bring you truth from a man's perspective.
Okay.
You see things as a woman see things, and I'm trying to give you truth.
All right. Just say. Spill it.
I think. I'm just going on what I know. She seems like an individual that's working on herself. Truly is trying to work on herself. But as far as physical, this is what men are going to look at. I'm saying what men will look at. First, men will look at the fact they will want to know, they will want to see her natural hair, how she wears her natural hair at some point. Because a lot of men are not going to go for the long synthetic wigs or weaves. And you really have problem with wigs. I do. That's why I'm making you grow yours natural. But you can wear that while you get your twisties done. So until you get your twisties done. But yeah, I'm just saying most men don't like weaves and wigs. Most men just don't. And to have the makeup on, I guess that's okay. But another thing that men don't like is when people shave their eyebrows in order to paint them back on. That is women stuff. You just can't understand us. We take off we shave off the natural eyebrows and then put the artificial one there. That's just women life, okay? You wouldn't understand it, but that's the way it is. It's not for me to understand. It's for y'all as women to understand. Because if men don't like it, we're turned off by it. So you're turning off the very thing that you say you want, which is a relationship. You know there are men who love makeups, right? So men, when that makeup come off, you think that man is just still going to be loving that makeup then? Oh my goodness. All seriousness. Let me give you the rundown. What a man is going to look at when he looks at the physical stature. He's going to look at, does this woman ever wear her natural hair? Why does she shave her eyebrows off to paint them back on? And does she plan on doing anything about her weight? Because judging by what I see, it seems that she's pretty overweight. And then you gotta talk about the past history. I don't think she has any children. But her makeup is cool.
It's very
I
light.
didn't say anything about the makeup. I just said the makeup is okay. That's all I said. I mentioned
Yeah.
3 things, and out of those 3 things, the makeup had nothing to do with
You see some women having some scary. It's like they have the whole concrete on their face.
But I said I didn't say anything about the makeup. Look, put one of them next.
On their face, full of some women are just
All right,
too.
but what did that have to do with the 3 things I mentioned? That a man is going to kind of be turned.
I'm just setting an example that there are women that. Okay, let's just
We're talking
continue.
about this woman.
All right.
$300,000 a year talking about young I was like, really? Okay. But how are you meeting?
Most of the men I meet are online.
That's probably
Okay. Because I meet from the bar, so it's like.
of course you get.
What happened?
That's me playing around.
No, I think it's.
No, that's me with the phone playing around.
Months down the road, yes. I mean, the last person I was dating, I told him a little bit too. He felt he needed to know prior to me telling him.
Yeah. People always say that shit. Half this country's addicted to something. So before people decide to judge you, if it ain't alcohol, it's pain.
I need to take you forward a little bit.
Drug, it ain't that. Look at these people drinking,
We already
and
watched.
sexing, and everything else. This country is a country of addicts and alcoholics. But yeah, people think I was bullshitting. I do this in real life, people.
I do appreciate it because you.
That's part number 1.
Okay. Because I meet from the bar, so it's like.
Of course you can. I wouldn't suggest that either. But what I'm saying is online dating is really, in my opinion, best for people who are just kind of getting back out there and supplemental to get additional attention. But really, with the things you got going on, I would say you want to meet people who are doing, because you can't.
Oh man, this is getting my nerves. Sorry, people. I'm trying to disconnect from my phone for a purpose, for a reason. I'm trying to disconnect my phone from the TV.
Just leave it then.
But you can't afford to meet people who are in unhealthy areas. So this is why I'm becoming a regular at a gym, at a restaurant, at something. There's some things that support your sobriety. Volunteering. I'm big on charity work, like not a charity, but like nonprofit, American Heart Association, Habitat for Humanity, and try to put yourself in positions to where it will support your sobriety. How are you working out consistently?
I do have a gym in my complex, and there's never anyone in there. I don't go to
No. See, that's what you need to.
Okay.
Because you can't, and this is a problem. You gotta get out and be around people. See, gyms are like nightclubs without the music and the drinking. You gotta get out around human males in order to be able to have that interaction, because online is as simple as this: swipe left, swipe right. If they either like the way you look or they don't like the way you look, and then what they like you for is irrelevant. But you need to, I would say, I don't understand.
You heard what he said. Meeting people online is completely different than meeting people in person, which of course is just,
Because people lie.
Not just that. When you meet a person, when you face to face with a person, you meet them. A lot of times you get this vibe.
If it's real or not.
Yeah, you get a vibe from a person by being around them that a lot of times don't have anything to do with their looks. And you can't get that through searching online. So online, like I said, 9 times out of 10 online is just for people looking for sex when it comes to a man. I don't know what women look at, but 9 times out of 10, when a man is online looking at a woman and he shows interest, it's 99.9% is to have sex with her. That's the first goal of any man when he's meeting somebody online. is either to have sex with or a scammer. Men don't desire to meet the love of most men don't desire to meet the love of their life online. Not men who are well to do, meaning men who are active and productive in society. They just don't tend to go online to look for their life partner. Not that it can't happen, but they don't make that the primary source of them seeking for a partner for the rest of their life. So for women, if anybody doesn't know, haven't heard that, that's pretty much the way it is.
But there are people who got married through that.
I said it can happen. I said primarily. We're not talking about the exceptions. I'm just saying the majority of men. So when you know it's that, you tend to be more careful. Oh, excuse me. Just keep doing that.
Can you just be a little bit more specific of what it entails?
Before you got the privilege of having a baby, you used to have to
have a baby. That's right. She had the baby with the first.
That's
She
a
didn't say if
cost.
it was the first guy or not, though.
You had to say, I'm going to be with this man for the rest of my natural life, in front of the entire village or the entire town, and you had to stay with it. And you had to act like you had some sense. You had to cook, clean,
We
take
already
care of
watched
this
this
man
part.
and the children. You had to be a good
We
wife, a good neighbor, a good mother, a good friend. You had to stay.
Oh, it's not me then.
That's good stuff.
It's not me doing it. But we got what we needed out of it anyway.
Enjoy that kind of stuff, and then, but of course, stay away from and the party scene isn't really a big at our age. So maintaining your sobriety stuff, as long as you constructed a life around, you should have a full life around your mental health and your sobriety, to where you'll find somebody in this area versus having to go over there and put that kind of bike riding. Bike riding is great for stress, great for stress relief and all other kind of stuff. You'd be amazed if you start finding physical activities to replace compulsive behaviors, things that often happen with, alcoholism, drug addiction, that kind of stuff. But here's the funny thing: people want to judge this shit, but you need to understand it's the very things that make people such good addicts and alcoholics are the very talents that most of these high-level executives have. It's an obsessive compulsive disorder. So, I'm good with it. I understand most of this country's alcoholics and addicts and drunk. I'm good with it. You're fine.
Yeah, I appreciate.
And also, like you said, to do certain activities. But alcohol he says a compulsive disorder, which any addiction is a compulsive disorder. And just like every addiction, addictions always have a trigger point. No matter what addiction you have, there's always something that triggers that addiction and make you feel that you need it at that particular point in time. So one of the best advice would be to finding out your trigger points and finding a way to control that and steer clear of things. It could be things that you see on TV, things that people around you talk about, and it could be as simple as that. And you just got to know the things that trigger you to feel like you need to satisfy that addiction at that particular time.
Yeah.
So once you find that out, you begin to work on that, and then, like you said, you begin to supplement the time that you spend with the one addiction and supplement it with other activities.
Yeah.
So, but it's a work in progress. It's definitely a work in progress, but anybody can do it. But it takes effort and it takes true dedication. So with that, we'll end with that video and try one more video. But for now, I'm going to close that player. So once again, we're going to be out with this recording. This is MarryringGhana, Stephen Lyles, and
Susie.
All right, we out. Peace.
Shalom, 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 shalom. I'm tired.
Oh,
We're done.
no.
No, I'm tired. You didn't even give me a proper seat.
I told you I'd get you one.
Tomorrow, suffering.
Huh?
Tomorrow.